Check 1, 2. Check, check. Check 1, 2. Hey, 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 hey. Check, check, check.
was muted. There we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin Simpson Channel 9. My name is Aaron Talley. I have the privilege of being the Channel 9 director. You've heard my voice a few times this season, so you're going to have to hear it once more today. I found out yesterday that WFKN is covering their game by using the radio broadcast from the Barren County basketball announcers. So decided that I would call this game here for Channel 9. They also, Barren County also streams their games just like we do on Channel 9. So there would not have been a way for me to pull from them. So I wanted you guys to have audio here for this game tonight. So you're going to have to listen to me for one more game, hopefully this season. And then after that, it'll be all WFKN after that. This is a big matchup that, you know, wasn't anticipated and happening until later on in the season. I think it's February when these two teams meet. Franklin Simpson and Barren County. This is the championship game of the First Bank Holiday Bash at South Warren. Some really good teams here in this tournament so far. If you follow along with the Lady Cats on KHSAA, you'll see that the schedule's been really kind of messed up the past few days. The Lady Cats played, my days are getting mixed up now, Saturday morning against Union County and beat them handily. Then Saturday night they played Marshall County, came back and beat them 39-35. And then yesterday they played, I can't even remember who we played yesterday. That's sad. My mind's running together because it's not on KHSAA. So it would have had to been, I don't remember. So I can look though, because that's what I get paid to do. The Lady Cats yesterday, oh yes, Owensboro. I didn't call that game, so I forgot all about it. It was a pretty easy win for the Lady Cats. Final score is not on KHSAA, and I did not write it down, but I know it was a pretty handy win for the Lady Cats. I think it was a 21-point win that they had there yesterday. Lady Cats enter to today's game with a season record of 7-3. The the Trojanettes of Barren County enter tonight with a season record of 11-0. So just like Marshall County, Barren County is undefeated on the season, and they really haven't played they've played two close games all year. Versus Elizabethtown on December 5th, they won by 6, and then yesterday against Christian County, they won by 13. Literally every other game was at least a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-point win. They won by 64 against Todd County back on December the 13th. So really not been too many close games here for Barren County. They've kind of beaten teams pretty handily. We'll look at their season stats on the year they're averaging. This is the Trojanettes are averaging 57.6 points per game. They are shooting 41% from the field, 28% from the three-point line. They're led in scoring by junior Shelby Bird, who's averaging 19 points per game, and then sophomore Adeline Slagle is averaging 10 points per game. For your Lady Cats, like I said just a few seconds ago, they are 7-3 on the season. We'll look at a few stats for them real quick before we get started. Lady Cats are averaging 51.6 points per game. They are averaging 39% from the field and 36% from the three-point line. Junior Allie Pennington is averaging 23 points per game for the Lady Cats, and senior Chloe Smith is averaging 13 points per game. We're about 1 minute from the starting lineups being introduced, so I'm going to slide over and let my students take over the computer for them as part of their Channel 9 duties. We have a student here running camera today and a student running computer, and I'll be calling the game to the best of my ability today in what is probably the biggest game of the fourth region so far this season. So we'll take one break and be back with you right after this on Franklin Simpson Channel 9.
First Bank Holiday Bash Championship game. Franklin, we keep things moving. From the work trucks to the family vans, we all need a pit stop now and then. At Grease Monkey of Franklin, we make oil changes fast, friendly, and reliable for personal vehicles and entire fleets. Whether you are headed out on a road trip or making deliveries across the county, our certified technicians will keep your engine running clean and strong. We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead. Visit us at Grease Monkey across from Walmart and Nashville Road, Franklin, Kentucky.
We are ready for tip-off here. Starting for Barren County, Bird, Burton, Atkinson, Slagle, and Wilson. Starting for your Lady Cats, Rigsby, Smith, Taylor, Pennington, Myler. Ball is tipped to the Lady Cats, and they'll start with possession. Might have to stand up today. We're up here in the upper level behind the bar. Pennington, free throw line jumper. Good! Lady Cats get on the board early. Pennington, like I said earlier, is averaging 23 points per game on the season. That's Bird for Barren County with the missed shot from the free throw line. Lady Cats clear. Pretty good crowd for a Monday afternoon here for both of these teams. I think a lot of people that follow both of these teams know how big of a game this is. Smith down low. Oh, that's a shot you got to make there. Chloe puts too much on it. It's picked up by the Trojanettes. Lady Cats had some success with this zone defense against Marshall County, and here they are again in it again today. Bird, another free throw line jumper. Her shot's blocked, but Burton picks it up. Three-pointer's no good. Looks like Myler kind of twisted her knee coming down for that rebound. Seems to be okay. Pennington drives. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Myler. Her shot's blocked. Here comes Barren County. Bird drives. She's fouled and she puts it up and in. Bird averaging 19 points per game. From the free throw line, Bird is shooting 73%. No good. Madeline Dean checks in for the Lady Cats, replaces Myler. Two-two ball game. Pennington wanted that three-pointer there, decided to pass it up. Pennington, another three, good! 46% three-point shooter on the season and hits her first. Pennington with all five for the Lady Cats so far. Barren County tries to get back into Bird. There's another turnover. Pennington wants another one. No good. That was Wilson with the rebound. They'll say that Madeline Dean fouled for the Lady Cats. Thank you all for joining us today. We will have tonight's boys game versus Leslie County live on YouTube as well. I think you're going to be stuck with me for commentary on that one as well. So sorry in advance. Maybe turn your TV down a little bit lower so you don't have to listen to me. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Freshman Crafton coming in for Lady Cats, replaces Rigsby. Boys will also play tomorrow night live on YouTube. Franklin Simpson Channel 9. Three minutes into this ball game, Lady Cats lead 5-2. It's another three-pointer air ball, and that's Dean with the rebound for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats forcing them to shoot from the outside with that 2-3 zone. A lot of people would say that this Barren County Trojanettes team is the team to beat in the 4th region after the Lady Cats were the team to beat last season. So Lady Cats want to see where they stand with the preseason #1 team. And that hasn't just been preseason. Barren County has shown it so far this season with an 11-0 record. But as someone who's watched a lot of the Lady Cats this season, I feel like they've gotten better every game. There's a three-pointer from Burton. Malia Burton, sophomore for Barren County, is tied at 5. So I feel like, a few losses at the beginning of the season, you never want to lose, but I feel like the Lady Cats, even a month in, are a completely different team than they were on December the 1st. And we'll see how much further they can keep improving. Pennington wants to drive on Bird. Out to Dean for a 3. In and out. Lady Cats hit a lot of threes yesterday. They just hit one today, and that's Crafton with a foul. The Lady Cats, that's 3 fouls for the Lady Cats in this quarter. Phillips and Rigsby check back in for the Lady Cats. Five to 5 ball game. Barren County's trying to get to that free throw line and then pass back out for a 3, which they shoot another one. They just cannot get into the middle of that zone for the Lady Cats, and there's a shot by Atkinson. It's thrown over the backboard. Unless I missed someone, I don't believe Barren County has subbed so far in this game. Lady Cats have played 8 players so far. Coach Taylor employing her girls to get in there and score. There's a back of the iron three-pointer, no good by Pennington. We'll see if the Trojanettes can score in transition this time, and they can. That's Bird. Bird has 4. The Trojanettes, they take a 2-point lead. Down low to Dean, her shot's no good. It's a few shots right there at the rim the Lady Cats have missed so far in this one. Still Pennington with the only points for the Lady Cats, and that's foul is on Dean. That's her second. Lady Cats have 4 fouls so far in this first quarter. Trojanettes are content taking their time, trying to find the best pass and the best shot against this 2-3 defense. Three-pointer from Bird up top is good. Bird was 7 early for the Trojanettes, and it's a 5-point lead. Lady Cats need a score here. There's a deep 3 from Pennington. In and out again. Smith down low, shots up and in. But they'll say there was a foul before the shot. Foul's on number 3, Malia Burton. It's Barren County's first foul of the quarter. Number 4 Bragg checks in for the Trojanettes. As I was saying earlier, the other day against Marshall County, the Lady Cats seemed to play their best from behind. They got down double digits, came back, and ended up winning that one in the fourth quarter after Marshall County scored 19 in the first quarter, and Lady Cats held them to 16 the entire rest of the game. There was another foul, but it was, while I was talking, I didn't catch who it was on, so that's 2 fouls this quarter on the Trojanettes. Beautiful pass to Smith. She goes up. Oh, that's a terrible call. Terrible. You might get a, if you had Barren County's announcers on that one, you might get a different take. Chloe has been a victim of that call several times this season where, you know, she's bigger than the defender. The defender falls to the ground, and it's a charge on Chloe. No, against Glasgow, Coach Taylor was, you know, kind of confused on that call. She said it doesn't have to be a charge every time. And that was another one that, at least from my vantage point 100 feet away, did not look like a charge. Burton misses the shot. It's rebounded by Bragg. Just checked in the game, Bragg scores. Bragg averaging 5 points per game. Lady Cats now found themselves down 7. Barren County has quickly taken this lead to the largest of the afternoon. 40 seconds left. Pennington out to Taylor for a corner 3. No good. The Cats haven't found their shooting touch so far in this one. Bird up top. Looks like Trojanettes will settle for the last shot of the quarter. And there's a moving screen. Foul on Atkinson as Bird was trying to go around the screen. 7 seconds left. Pennington drives, step back 3. Air ball, no good. Rebounded by Dean. Her shot's no good. And that's how the first quarter will end. Lady Cats take an early lead. Then Barren County goes on a tear at the end of the quarter to take a 12-5 lead after 1. We're gonna take a 1-minute break on Franklin Simpson Channel 9. We'll be right back.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and entertainment without lag or buffering.
It's more than power and fiber, it's about peace of mind.
We're not just an electric company, we're neighbors.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
South Warren High School Lady Cats trail 12-5. Pennington is the only person that scored in that first frame for the Lady Cats. For Barren County, Bird had 7. Trojanettes will start with the ball. Free throw line to Bird again. Cosby checks in for the Lady Cats. Smith is out to start this frame. In the corner to Atkinson. She tries to drive. Free throw line to Bird. Step back, jumper's good. Bird is a scorer. 9 points, averaging 20 on the season. Lady Cats are going to have to get some shots to fall on this end of the floor. There's another missed 3 from the Lady Cats by Dean, rebounded by Burton. quickly down the floor. Layup no good by Atkinson. She'll go to the free throw line. Atkinson is just a 30% free throw shooter on the season. And makes the first. Chloe Smith checks back in. 14-5 lead. Oh, 15, sorry. Atkinson makes both. That's the announcer's jinx. After averaging 30% of the season, makes both. 16-5. Lady Cats break the press beautifully. Dean gets it down low and scores. Madeline Dean averaging 3 on the season. Gets on the board there. We saw this Barren County team last year, and they look even better this year. I watched some of their game yesterday, and sorry, not yesterday, Saturday, and they look the part. There's a beautiful pass from Pennington down low to Smith, and Chloe gets in the scoring column for the first time today. 16-9, Lady Cats trail. There's another free throw line jumper by Bird. This time it's missed. Coach Taylor wants a timeout. 30 seconds. Lady Cats have scored 4 straight. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back after this. You're watching Franklin Simpson, Channel 9. Thank you to everyone who's watching along with us today, and thank you for being patient with me as I keep saying that I'm not super comfortable doing commentary, but I found myself doing it too many times this year. So thank you for your patience, and thank you to my dad who's watching at home on his TV in the living room. I assume my wife and kids are probably doing that as well. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Lady Cats down 7, but they've scored several straight. There's a walk by Taylor Yetch. Drugger pivot foot. Lady Cats looking to cut back into this deficit. 6:08 left in the second quarter. Lady Cats still in this zone defense. They get it out to number 23, McFall, who hits a 3. McFall, I think, just checked into the game. Averaging 6 points per game, gets on the board there. Taylor almost walked again. Gets it away. Dean, shot no good, gets her on rebound. There's a foul. Number 23, McFall, just made the 3-pointer. Smith back in for Lady Cats. Lady Cats down 10. Shots are not falling like they did yesterday for the Lady Cats. I'm sure this Barren County defense has something to do with that. Pennington, pick and roll pass to Smith. Chloe spins, and there's a foul by McFall again. Back-to-back foul calls on Addison McFall, senior for the Trojanettes, and McFall quickly comes out. He's replaced by Slagle. Slagle is averaging 10 points per game for Trojanettes and has yet to score. It's been mostly Shelby Bird for the Trojanettes. Smith is double teamed whenever she gets the ball down low. There's a 3 from Pennington. That's deep, 30-footer. Pennington now with 8 in the game. 19-12. Bird all the way to the hoop, puts it up and in. It's too easy. Bird caught it at the free throw line, took a few dribbles, and scored. It's a full court press from Trojanettes, which they didn't do in that first quarter. It's a drive by Pennington. Looks like she was knocked to the ground, no call. Trojanettes quickly down the floor. Bragg out to Bird for a deep 2. That's 6 points in this quarter for Bird. 13 in the game. Almost a turnover there for the Lady Cats. Myler, Euro step, shot no good. Coach Taylor said that's a foul. I've got a bar right in my view, so I can't see everything. That Bird 3 is missed. Rebounded by Myler. 3:40 left in the first half. Lady Cats with just 12 points. Deep 3 from Pennington again is good. That was Atkinson who did not come out on Pennington as she drills another 30-footer. Pennington is trying to keep the Lady Cats in this one. They trail 23-15 with 3:25 left to go in the first half. We'll take a 1-minute break as Coach Taylor calls a timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching Franklin Simpson, Channel 9.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and entertainment without lag or buffering.
It's more than power and fiber, it's about peace of mind.
We're not just an electric company, we're neighbors.
Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin Simpson Watch Party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
Barren High School, where Lady Cats trail Barren County 23-15. Midway through the second quarter. Barren County still trying to attack this zone by flashing someone to that free throw line. It's worked the past few possessions. They do it again. That was Slagle who thought about a shot and passed it back out to Bird. There's a shot inside. My number 32, Wilson, is no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cats. An opportunity to reduce the deficit a little bit more. Smith hands it off to Pennington. Out to Dean for a deep 3. No good. It's a fight for the rebound. I believe that's Crafton on the floor who rebounds it for the Lady Cats. Dean almost turns it over. And they'll call Pennington for the foul for the Lady Cats. Pennington and the Trojanettes player were both going after the ball. Pennington knocked her down and received the foul call. Just over 2 minutes left till halftime. Lady Cats trailing by 8. They almost get a turnover. Now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Franklin Simpson. So Lady Cats find a way to get the ball back there as Rigsby checks back in for Franklin Simpson. Full court press again for Trojanettes. And Lady Cats turn it over. Bird steals it, scores it, and is fouled. Bird with 15 so far in the game. 15 of Barren County's 25. Makes the free throw. So the Lady Cats had the ball down 8 with a chance to cut the deficit. After the turnover, now they trail by 11. Lady Cats struggled with this press the past few possessions. Barren County has some length that we haven't seen yet this season. Beautiful pass. Chloe Smith down low, and she puts it up and in. Chloe with 4 this quarter. 9-point ball game. Free throw line to Bird again. Wants to drive on Dean. Her shot's up. No good. Some contact there, but no call. Dean gets the rebound. Pennington wants a screen from Smith. Passes it to her. Chloe wants to drive. Can't. Out to Dean. Fake the shot. Back to Smith. Out to Taylor. Oh, I thought she was going to shoot it. 1 minute left to go in the first half. Pennington drives. Cut off. Up top, Taylor for 3. Oh, no good. Dean gets the rebound. I thought that ball went out of bounds. It doesn't. Dean drives. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. From here, it looked like that ball bounced on the out-of-bounds line, but I guess Dean grabbed it before it went out. Dean is shooting 87% from the free throw line this season, averaging 3 points per game. Makes the first. Dean misses the second. Still an 8-point game, 35 seconds left to go in the first half. See if the Lady Cats can get a stop here and a score to make this deficit a little bit more respectable. There's the stop. Turnover by Barren County. Smith replaces Myler. 20 seconds left this first half. Lady Cats against Marshall County had several scores at the buzzer at the end of a quarter. We'll see if they can do that again here. Pennington up top. Step back 3. Bounces in. That's 3 3-pointers in the quarter for Pennington. Lady Cats trail by 5. Deep 3 at the buzzer. No good. Lady Cats will go to the half. I didn't call it, but I kind of called it. Lady Cats score at the buzzer and just trail by 5 going to the locker room against the #1 rated team in the 4th region, Barren County Trojanettes. We'll take about a 4-minute break and come back with some simple statistics right after this. You're watching Franklin Simpson, Channel 9.
They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down.
It's halftime on Franklin Simpson Channel 9. Halftime is sponsored by Grease Monkey of Franklin, as well as Franklin EPB Fiber.
In Franklin, we keep things moving, from the work trucks to the family vans. We all need a pit stop now and then. At Grease Monkey of Franklin, we make oil changes fast, friendly, and reliable for personal vehicles and entire fleets. Whether you are headed out on a road trip or making deliveries across the county, our certified technicians will keep your engine running clean and strong. We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead. Visit us at Grease Monkey across from Walmart and Nashville Road, Franklin, Kentucky.
Well, we're right here. We're in town. If somebody has an issue, we're there either that day or the very next day. So we're able to get to it quick and fix whatever issues anybody has.
Better speeds. I feel like it's a lot more reliable. With other services, you might get interference during like the weather or something, and you might lose service and have to wait for it to dry out again or something like that. But with fiber, you won't ever have that issue just because it is glass, so you can't really, weather's not really going to affect it much unless like a tree tears it down or something. We provide the city and the county, so within city limits, and then most areas that Warren provides electric service to out in the county.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin Simpson Watch Party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
Accidents happen in a split second, but the repair doesn't have to be a headache. At Eaton Collision in Franklin, we bring your car back to life with expert repairs and a flawless finish. We'll work directly with your insurance company to make the process quick, easy, and hassle-free for you. From dents to major damage, trust Eaton Collision to get you back on the road fast.
Ready to see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters with Picture This Travel on Facebook.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down.
It's halftime on Franklin Simpson Channel 9. Halftime is sponsored by Grease Monkey of Franklin, as well as Franklin EPB Fiber.
In Franklin, we keep things moving. From the work trucks to the family vans, we all need a pit stop now and then. At Grease Monkey of Franklin, we make oil changes fast, friendly, and reliable for personal vehicles and entire fleets. Whether you are headed out on a road trip or making deliveries across the county, our certified technicians will keep your engine running clean and strong. We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead.
Back here at South Warren High School, where your Lady Cats trail 26-21. At halftime, we will take a look at some simple stats. I'm trying to do my best to keep up with all the points and everything that's going on tonight. So we'll look at this before the second half begins. First for Barren County, they have 26 points here at halftime, and Shelby Bird Jr. has 16 of them. Bird is averaging 19 per game and has 16 so far in this one. Addison McFall hit a 3. Malia Burton hit a 3. Hannah Bragg had 2, and Atkinson had 2 for a total of 26. For your Lady Cats, Pennington had 14 of the Lady Cats 21. Chloe Smith has 4. Madeline Dean has 3. Lady Cats outscore Barren County 16-14 in the second quarter after getting outscored 12-5 in the first quarter. About 2 minutes before we have the second half start, just a reminder that we're going to cover tonight's boys game versus Leslie County. I believe that starts at 7:30. So we invite you to join us tonight. We'll be back in Franklin's gym. It feels like we've been away from there for a few weeks. So we'll be back there tonight and tomorrow. Then we have a few days off from basketball coverage for the New Year holiday, as the Lady Cats on Saturday night will take on Allen County at Glasgow as a part of the 2A tournament. We've been doing this 2A tournament a long time, and I still don't understand all the intricacies of who gets to host and who doesn't. To me, one of the teams that's made it that far should get to host, but they say that they rotate that every year on a basis that gets decided that I don't understand. So Glasgow girls are not playing in the game Saturday night, but they're hosting it. So it's Lady Cats and Glasgow Saturday night. I believe it's at 6 o'clock from Glasgow High School. So we'll have that game on our YouTube platform as well. And then after Saturday, I believe we get back into a normal routine of Thursday, Friday games for a while in January and February. You know, this month's almost over, and then once the page turns to January, then it's February, and then the season's over. So it's been a good start to the season for both teams. Lady Cats came into this game with a 7-3 record. Barren County is still undefeated on the season, 11-0. The game before this, the Lady Cats, or the reason why we had to wait for this game was Marshall County and Davies County. Davies County actually defeated Marshall County, who the Lady Cats defeated the other day. About 30 seconds from second half action. We'll take one more break. We'll get back with second half action right after this. Barren County with the ball to start the second half. Lady Cats down 5 after Pennington hit a 3 with about 4 seconds left to go in that first half. Shot is missed by the Trojanettes. Pennington drives, beautiful pass to Smith. Chloe puts it up and in. As I'm getting text messages dogging me from my family group chat. They said I had a face for radio, so don't put it back up there again. So sorry you all had to hear that or see that. Another missed shot. Lady Cats with the ball. There's a similar call as earlier, although Chloe's moving a little bit faster. Number 32, Wilson kind of got in front of Chloe, and that was a mistake on her part. She got knocked to the ground, but they'll say it was a block. Lady Cats with an opportunity here to tie the ball game. It's down 3. Into Smith. Now over to Pennington. Surprised Pennington didn't want that shot. Rigsby does. From the corner, Milo Rigsby, three-pointer. Rigsby hit a few of those shots yesterday, and I believe that's her first attempt today, and ties the ball game up at 26. Lady Cats, I believe that's going back to the first half. That's 8 or 10 points straight here, and they tied up. Bird in the lane. Her shot's, oh, thought it was no good. That was a tough shot as Dean and Smith kind of created a fortress there. She was able to make it. Dean to give the Lady Cats a lead. No good. Rebounded by Barren County. Bird with almost her season average already. Has 18 of the 28 for Barren County. There's a drive by Atkinson. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cats. Pennington drives, loses it. Now to Taylor. Pennington, 30-footer, good! Pennington has hit 5 threes on the afternoon. That gives the Lady Cats a lead, 29-28, their first lead of the game. Bird drives on Dean. Her shot's no good. Lady Cats just have a way the past few games of not giving up when they're down and coming back. Pennington to Rigsby. Hands it off to Dean at the free throw line. She clears it back out. Barren County in this man-to-man defense. Left side, Taylor thought about a shot. Kinsey hit 2 or 3 three-pointers yesterday, and there's a foul on Barren County as trying to get the ball to Dean. The stats haven't been uploaded to KHSAA yet for yesterday's game. When you play 4 games in a few days, it's hard to get everything uploaded. And I think their website's acting up too, so Coach Taylor might have uploaded it, just might not be on there yet. Taylor, right side 3. Bang! Kinsey gets in the scoring column for the first time tonight. Lady Cats hit 3-pointers this quarter and lead 32-28. Bird drives on Smith. Her shot's blocked. Bird walked, had the ball knocked away. Now over to Burton. Burton, cross court to Slagle. Her shot's no good. Slagle averages 10 points a game, is yet to score today. Lady Cats with an opportunity to extend the lead. Mahler, corner 3, too strong. Rebounded by Barren County. Walk there as Slagle picked up her dribble before she had somewhere to pass it to. And Coach Piper Lindsay wants a timeout. 30 seconds. We'll take one as well. Lady Cats lead by 4 on Franklin Simpson Channel 9.
To see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters with Picture This Travel on Facebook. Ready to see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel.
Back here at South Warren High School, Lady Cats with the ball. Barren County's going to do the full court press again. Lady Cats almost turn it over, but they get it to Smith, over to Pennington. She does another step back 3. Bang! Pennington makes her 6th 3 of the game. I got so excited I lost what I was trying to say there for a second as Chloe Smith goes down on the other end for the Lady Cats. You don't want to say bang every time, so I tried to think of something else and then no words came out. So, sorry, Allie. As Chloe seems to be pretty hurt here on this end. She's trying to walk it off. Coach Taylor doesn't want to take her out, but if she needs to, she needs to. While we have a break, I was going to say you can tell this game is an important game with the amount of not only the fans, but media is here. Who is here? I see WNKY. Of course, the Jay Turner from the Barren County radio broadcast, Michael Compton from the Daily News, and Brian Franklin from Franklin Favorite. Everybody wants to watch these two teams play tonight. Number 32, Wilson, will go to the free throw line for Barren County. Makes the first. Wilson on the season is averaging 27% on free throws. Misses the second. Barren County shooting 4 of 6 on the free throw line. So we have a timeout. Chloe tried to, the ref said it's his time. I think Chloe tried to run down the floor. Was unable to. Madeline Dean checks in for her. Chloe goes down to see physical athletic trainer down in the tunnel. Coach Clark follows her. If we see any updates, we'll try to let you know. Pennington to Rigsby. Now to Taylor. Kinsey for another three. Good! This Lady Cats team is heating up. And I just got to say, as someone who's watched them over the past few years, has missed three-pointer by Barren County, the Lady Cats' three-point shooting ability this season has been something that has been a great improvement over years past. And not just from Pennington, you know, Dean and Taylor and Rigsby. Lady Cats have several three-point shooters out there who, if they're left open and they get hot, they can hit it, which is something that I think has been a struggle for the past few years. There's number 3, Burton, at the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's, you know, to be expected. The Lady Cats had Cawthorn down low and Smith scoring at will the past few seasons. They didn't need to hit a bunch of threes, but the Lady Cats this offseason have kind of evolved themselves into a totally different team than they have been the past few seasons. Burton makes both. 38-31. Lady Cats lead by 7. And that was a walk call, but it looked like she just got the ball and gathered it. They'll say Pennington traveled. Bird, beautiful move to get around Dean and scores. 38-33. Smith checks back into the game for Lady Cats. I don't know if I said that, so that's a good sign. Smith is wide open down low. They lost her. She gets it, goes up for the shot. It's blocked by Bragg, but they'll say Bragg fouled her. Smith, 62% from the free throw line, makes the first. Smith has 7 on the afternoon, misses the second, rebounded by Barren County. .240 left in the third quarter. Lady Cats leading by 6. Lady Cats have outscored Barren County, let's see, 18-7 this quarter, as long as my math is correct. Bird walks. So same thing that Pennington did, Bird just did, tried to run before she dribbled. We saw that a lot the other day against Marshall County. It's the weirdest thing. There was 7 or 8 walks called against Marshall County that game where they just tried to run before they dribbled. Number 3, Burton, comes off. I don't know if she's hurt. Coach Lindsay's looking at her on the Barren County bench. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Lady Cats lead by 6. Dean thought about a 3, and she walks. Sometimes you get into a spot where you have to pick up your dribble and you want to move in a certain direction, and that time it calls Dean to walk. Two minutes left in the third quarter. Lady Cats still in that zone defense. They get it down to number 23, McFall, who shoots a easy baseline jumper and makes it. 39-35. McFall with 5 on the afternoon now. Taylor tries to hand it off to Pennington, but they'll say that she was fouled by number 35, Atkinson. They are not, there's no PA announcer, or they are not updating the personal fouls on the screen. So I'm doing my best to try to keep up with the amount of fouls. Myler drives out to Taylor. Smith was wide open. Lady Cats didn't see her in time. Pennington to Taylor in the corner. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Lady Cats don't seem like they're wanting to take the last shot. Myler, up top of the key 3, but she jumped before she dribbled. That's another walk. Turnover back to Barren County. Number 10, Harris, checks in for Trojanettes. One minute left to go in the third quarter. Lady Cats clinging to a 4-point lead after being outscored 12-5 in the first quarter and 26-21 in the first half. Lady Cats this quarter have taken the lead over Barren County as there's a missed 3-pointer airballed out of bounds. That was by number 23, Addison McFall. .42 seconds. Coach Taylor's telling them, let's go. Smith brings the ball up for the Lady Cats all the way to the hoop. Her layup's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Bragg for Barren County. No one stopped her. Smith went all the way to the hoop. Lady Cats pass into Smith. Her shot's no good. Might have been some contact, no call. Barren County with the ball down 4. Birds only had 4 this quarter for Barren County after having a 16-point first half. And there's a foul call on the Lady Cats. Kenzie Taylor. And Bird will go to the line for 2 free throws. Bird on the night is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Makes the first. Barren County's chipping into this Lady Cats lead that we've built this quarter. Bird misses the second. Smith with the rebound. 10 seconds left to go. Smith struggling to get down the floor again. 7, 6, 5 seconds left. Rigsby, baseline jumper. Her shot's no good, but she was fouled by Slagle. Rigsby was trying to get it out to Pennington, but could not. Decided to shoot it instead. And if the stats are correct, Rigsby has not shot a free throw on this season. We'll have 2 here. Makes the first. Shooting 100% from the free throw line now on the season. Rigsby makes them both, has 5 points in the quarter. Lady Cats lead back to 5. Three-quarter court heave at the buzzer is no good, and the Lady Cats score 20 points to Barren County's 10 in that quarter. Lady Cats lead by 5 heading into the final frame, 41-36. We'll take a minute break. Be right
Franklin, we keep things moving. From the work trucks to the family vans, we all need a pit stop now and then. At Grease Monkey of Franklin, we make oil changes fast, friendly, and reliable for personal vehicles and entire fleets. Whether you are headed out on a road trip or making deliveries across the county, our certified technicians will keep your engine running clean and strong. We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead. Visit us at Grease Monkey across from Walmart and Nashville Road, Franklin, Kentucky.
At the end of the first quarter, Lady Cats trailed 12-5. At the end of the first half, they trailed 26-21. And now at the end of the third, they lead 41-36 after outscoring Barren County 20-10 that quarter. Lady Cats will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Smith is back out there for the Lady Cats. Hopefully she is okay. We will try to get Coach Taylor up here after the game to talk to you all. There's a block. Similar calls to earlier that called a charge on. Chloe tried to stop a little bit before she made contact with the Barren County defender and went up for the shot. And Chloe will shoot 2 free throws. Chloe had 3 points in the third quarter, 4 points in the first half. Makes the first. Chloe averaging 13 points per game. Chloe makes them both. 43-36. I believe this is the Lady Cats' biggest lead of the game. Lady Cats still in that zone defense, and there's a turnover. Beautiful play by let's say it was off on Pennington, but it looked like Pennington had thrown it off of the Barren County player, McFall. But maybe Pennington was out of bounds across the way when she threw it off of her. McFall with a 3 on this end for Barren County. No good. Rebounded by Bird. She puts it up. No good. Around the rim and off. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Bragg. Lady Cats will get possession. Pennington, Crafton's who's in the game now. Dean drives all the way to the hoop. Nobody stops her. Oh, and she'll foul. Dean, beautiful move to get to the hoop. Her layup was no good, and she gets called for the foul. Wilson back in for Barren County. Barren County with the ball, down 7 here in the final frame. Bird, beautiful pass to Wilson. Her shot's blocked by Pennington. They'll call Pennington for the foul. Uh-oh. Wilson shoots 2 free throws, makes the first. Is now 2 for 3 on the game from the free throw line after shooting 30% 27% from the free throw line on the season. 3 for 11 coming into this game. Wilson misses the second, but Barren County gets the rebound. Bird drives on Smith. Her shot's blocked. Chloe gets the rebound. Coach Lindsay for Barren County kind of puts her head down in her hands. A lot more intense defense from Barren County this quarter. Dean misses a three, rebounded by McFall. Barren County's trying to create some chaos on the defensive end while the Lady Cats have the ball. McFall almost walked over to Burton. And there's a turnover. Stolen by Rigsby. Layup up and in as Rigsby hits the floor. Rigsby with 7 points for the Lady Cats so far tonight. On the other end, beautiful layup by Slagle, and that is Slagle's first basket of the game. Slagle averages 10 points per game, and with 5:28 left in the game, gets on the board for the first time. We have a timeout with 5:28 left to go in the game. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back with game action on Franklin Simpson Channel 9 right after this.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and entertainment without lag or buffering.
It's more than power and fiber, it's about peace of mind.
We're not just an electric company, we're neighbors.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust them.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
Leading by 6 with 5:20 left to go in this one. Pennington with the ball has not scored in this quarter, has 20 in the game, including 6 three-pointers. And she's fouled right there. Five-second call there. Trojanettes with the ball, down 6. They've scored 3 points this quarter. Lady Cats have scored 4. McFall, corner 3, no good. Several misses from the three-point line. For Barren County, they only shoot 28% as a team on the season. There's a missed 3 by Rigsby, and another foul on Dean for the Lady Cats. That's 4 fouls this quarter. After this, be free throws for the Trojanettes. Myler checks back in for Dean. I have that as Dean's 4th foul. Wilson free throw line. Back up top for a three-pointer by Burton. Chased down by Slagle. Corner 3 is blocked by Myler. Slagle tried to go up for a 3, and Myler got out there and blocked her shot. Pennington has Bird all over her, almost kind of like a box and one, and there's a moving screen on Chloe Smith. Wherever Pennington goes, Bird went. Number 35, Atkinson, checks back in and replaces McFall. As we're halfway through the fourth quarter, Dean set to check in for the Lady Cats on the next dead ball. Wilson tries to get out the Bird, and Pennington knocks it away. Out of bounds. This has been a great game so far and a great tournament altogether. Some really talented teams. South Warren got to come into this tournament this year. As Atkinson down low puts a layup up and in. Atkinson with the first field goal of the night now has 4 points. It's a 4-point game. Rigsby's fouled trying to drive the ball. Pennington was out by the half-court line, and Bird was all over her, so Rigsby tried to drive it herself. And that's 5 fouls on Atkinson for the Trojanettes. Atkinson will check out of the ball game with 4 points. Dean back in for the Lady Cats. Double team on Pennington. Now to Rigsby. Free throw line to Dean. Beautiful pass down low to Smith. She takes a step and scores. Chloe Smith. Beautiful basket there after the pass. And Barren County didn't hear that Coach Taylor called a timeout. 3:15 left in this one tonight. Lady Cats lead 47-41. It's a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. We'll be back on Franklin Simpson Channel 9.
To see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters with Picture This Travel on Facebook.
Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin Simpson Watch Party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
Trojanettes with the ball. This 2-3 zone has caused some issues for Barren County as Bird spins in the lane. Her shot goes halfway down and pops out. Smith with the rebound. Taylor has it left side for the Lady Cats. Defensive pressure has turned up this quarter. And there's a jump ball, possession to Barren County. Lady Cats are holding on to the ball too long, and when that double team comes, has nowhere to go. Slagle, baseline jumper, good. Slagle scored 4 this quarter after not scoring the first 3 quarters of the game, 47-43. Barren County's still in it. Lady Cats gonna have to put them away in the last 2 minutes of the game. Pennington, here comes the double team. Dean was open down low. Now she's covered. Free throw line to Smith. Up top to Rigsby. Lady Cats just kind of look a little disjointed on offense right now. Rigsby up top, thought about passing it down low to Smith. Instead, she'll turn it over. This defense is causing some problems right now for Lady Cats. They're gonna have to get it figured out in this last 2 minutes. McFall's shots blocked. Let's say it went off the Lady Cats. 1:38 left in the game. Lady Cats clinging to a 4-point lead. Trojanets into McFall. In the corner to Bird. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now she will. Left side, too strong, but Barren County gets the offensive rebound. Shot's no good. Number 4 was Bragg was over Rigsby's back on the rebound. Rigsby was trying to go up for the rebound, and they'll call Dean for the foul. Much to the dismay of the Franklin Simpson faithful. Bragg will shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first. Bragg with 3 points on the night now. Bragg makes them both. 2-point ball game. Lady Cats gonna have to figure out this defensive pressure here in the last 70 seconds of this ball game. They have a 2-point lead. Here's the double team on Pennington. In the corner to Taylor. She dribbles out, picks up her dribble. Luckily gets it over to Rigsby. 1 minute to go in the game. Pennington up top for the Lady Cats. And she's gonna be fouled by Bird. That'll send Pennington to the line. Pennington on the season from the free throw line is shooting 77. Oh, sorry, that was, they had already put the foul up. I thought that was the 5th foul of the quarter. But it was not, it was only the 4th. Pennington is knocked to the ground. So the next foul, the Lady Cats will shoot free throws, and there's a foul on Slagle. That'll be the 5th. The clock is still running. Now they stop it. 45 seconds left. And Taylor will go to the line. Taylor on the season has not shot a free throw, according to the records on KHSAA. Taylor misses the first. We'll have a second. In and out on the second one. Barren County can tie or take the lead. Coach Lindsay wants a timeout. For Barren County, they have the ball down 2 with 40 seconds left to go in this one. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds right after this on Franklin Simpson Channel 9.
Franklin, we keep things moving. From the work trucks to the family vans, we all need a pit stop now and then. At Grease Monkey of Franklin, we make oil changes fast, friendly, and reliable for personal vehicles and entire fleets. Whether you are headed out on a road trip or making deliveries across the county, our certified technicians will keep your engine running clean and strong. We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead. Visit us at Grease Monkey across from Walmart and Nashville Road, Franklin, Kentucky.
40 seconds left in this one. Lady Cats clinging to a 2-point lead. Lady Cats have only scored 6 this quarter. Barren County has scored 9. Bird drives the middle lane and puts it up and in. Tie ball game. Lady Cats just have not been able to close it out here. This defensive pressure has caused issues. Coach Taylor calls a timeout as Pennington was on the ground. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with just 21 seconds left. In this fourth quarter, Pennington has not scored for the Lady Cats, and that bucket by Bird was Bird's first of the fourth quarter. So those two leading scorers have kind of been held in check this quarter, and it's been other people that have scored for both teams. Chloe Smith this quarter has 4. Rigsby has 2. And that's all the scoring the Lady Cats have had this quarter. Barren County this quarter has now scored 11 points, 11-6. Lady Cats have been outscored this quarter. We'll see if Barren County will allow them to have one final shot. If I had to guess, I would say Coach Lindsay's going to have them continue the pressure defense, and if they foul, they foul and just live with the consequences after that. But I doubt they're going to let the Lady Cats just hold the ball for 20 seconds to close this one. Lady Cats get it into Taylor. Now to Smith. Now Smith is fouled. I'm not sure that's quite what they wanted to do, but Chloe is shooting 61% from the free throw line on the season. I guess in Coach Lindsay's mind, though, at least with a make or miss on both of these, you still get the ball back. Smith's first free throws, good. Chloe is 4 for 5 from the free throw line today. This one would give the Lady Cats a 2-point lead. I expect Barren County to try to get the ball to Bird here on this last possession, no matter what happens here. Smith makes them both. 2-point lead, 15 seconds left. Here comes Barren County. 10 seconds. Now they get it to Bird, and there's a timeout. Coach Lindsay, she says, whatever I have is what I'll take. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this.
So as far as preventative maintenance, to keep outages at a minimum, one thing that we do is pole inspections. So we'll drive across the system, we'll dig out around the bottoms of the pole, see if there's anything rotten, we'll check the pole's integrity in general. So as you can see now, we're changing out some wire on some poles that we have recently changed out. As they age, they start to crack or rot at the bottom, so we try to stay ahead of those types of outages. Probably the neatest part of working here. So working in the community that I live in and grew up in, there's a lot of satisfaction that comes from that. You know, if there is an outage, there's a good chance that you're restoring power, maybe to a family member, a friend, your preacher, something like that. So just being able to help and serve the people that you know, that's a good feeling.
Ten seconds left. Barren County with the ball. They dribble it off their foot. Picked up by Myler. There's a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Lady Cats. 49-47. That was number 3, Burton, who dribbled it off of her foot. And the Lady Cats will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. We just took a timeout. Burton tried driving on the left side, knocked away, picked up by Myler. They tied Myler up, but the possession arrow pointed to the Lady Cats' direction. It's gotten really quiet in this gym all of a sudden. There we go. There's some music. Let's look after this game. Lady Cats will play again, like I said, on Saturday against Allen County, Scottsville at Glasgow as a part of the 2A sectional finals. And then next Tuesday night, January 6th, South Warren comes to Franklin for a boy-girl doubleheader. Then we kind of fall into a more Tuesday, Friday schedule with a few Saturday dates thrown together in there. assume Barren County will try to foul as soon as we get the ball in with 3.6 seconds. To get Lady Cats get into Pennington, there's a foul. 1.2 seconds goes off the clock. 2 seconds left in this one. Pennington will go to the line. Has yet to score this quarter. On the season, Pennington shooting 77% from the free throw line and misses the first. A make here would at least guarantee that you will go to overtime at the worst. Pennington, second one's up, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second. Now a timeout called by Barren County. 1 second. I feel like these teams have had a lot of timeouts in this game. Maybe they just saved them all for this final quarter. 1 second left. Lady Cats lead by 2. So it's going to have to be a throw in and a quick shot from Barren County. We'll see if they try to attempt a long shot or a long throw into a shooter that's more closer to the basket. Barren County will have to go the length of the floor. Looks like they will throw it underneath their own basket. It looked like Barren County took a few dribbles to get the ball in, or to get the ball up the floor a little bit, but they'll say they will throw it in underneath their own basket. Burton to throw it in for the Trojanettes. Burton into Slagle. Slagle from half court. No good. Lady Cats are victorious. 49-47 over the Barren County Trojanettes, and they give the Trojanettes their first loss of the season. We'll take a break. We'll see if we can get Coach Taylor up here to talk with us for a moment. We'll give some stats after this. Take a short break on Franklin Simpson Channel 9.
They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throws the jump ball into the end zone. Groves. He caught it. Signal a touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throws the jump ball into the end zone. Groves. He caught it. Signal a touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throws the jump ball into the end zone. Groves. He caught it. Signal a touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throws the jump ball into the end zone. Groves. He caught it. Signal a touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down.
Back here at South Warren High School, where your Lady Cats are victorious 49-47 over the Barren County Trojanettes. We'll look at scoring for both teams first. For Barren County, they were led in scoring by Shelby Bird, who had 23 after having 16 in the first half, only had 7 in the second. Addison Slagle, who averaged 10 points per game, scored 4 tonight. McFall with 5, Burton with 2, Hannah Bragg with 4, Atkinson with 4, and Wilson with 2 for a total of 47. For the Lady Cats, they were led in scoring by Allie Pennington's 20 points, which included 6 3-pointers. Chloe Smith had her season average of 13. Dean had 3, Taylor had 6, Rigsby had 7 for a total of 49. You know, this was kind of a tale of two halves. Lady Cats were down 12-5 at the end of the first and down 26-21 at the end of the first half. But in the second half, starting out in the third quarter, Lady Cats outscored Barren County 20-10 in that third quarter, which ended up being the game. In the fourth quarter, the Lady Cats were only able to score, 8 points. Barren County scored 11, so Lady Cats were outscored in the fourth, but it was the third quarter that made all the difference for the Lady Cats in this win tonight. If you're watching on Channel 9, Coach Taylor said that she will come up and talk to us in just a second, so if you'll be patient with us, and we'll have our interview with her in just a second. Just a reminder, we are covering tonight's boys game versus Leslie County. I believe it starts at 7:30, so just make sure you have your notifications turned on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. That subscriber count really helps us get our videos out to everyone there on YouTube. I think we have over 1,000 subscribers now, which is huge. So thank you all for doing that and subscribing and watching along with us. So just hit the notification bell and it'll notify you on your device anytime we go live. So that's tonight, and then tomorrow night the boys will play. I believe it's either at 4 or 5:30. I'll have to look at that schedule depending upon if they win tonight. That would mean when they play tomorrow. So we'll be back with Coach Taylor in just a second. She's got a whole line of people that want to talk to her outside the locker room, but hopefully she comes up here, talks to us first, and then we'll get her thoughts on the game and then get out of here for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining with us again. We'll be back in just a few moments with Coach Taylor right after this.
They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throw the jump ball into the end zone. Groves. He caught it. Signal a touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15-10-5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down.
All right. You can have a seat. Unfortunately, though, your face is going to be on here, so you're not used to that. Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys.
I've gotten complaints already about people having to see my face. So.
Oh, well, I love you and the work you put in to bring. I know my family don't live here, and they solely appreciate it.
I won't keep you long because I know you got a lot of people to talk to you, but just, preseason rankings are what they are, but this team was picked by a lot of people to be the #1 team in the region. What does this mean? What does this win mean for you all today?
Well, first of all, I agree with that ranking. I do think that they are. I think they're playing really good basketball. I think they're a very solid team. I don't think they have much downfall in their game. And they made us rise to an occasion of a level that we want to get to. And I've seen that. I told people at the beginning of the year we were kind of struggling, and we just needed some time to get some experience underneath us. And so as we went away for Christmas break and played some really high-level teams, we're kind of rising to that. And so we're learning on the fly and going. I'm just super proud of my team, man. I really am. I thought it was a great win for us. I don't think the rankings mean anything. I'm not a rankings person. I don't really pay much attention to them. But these high-level games like this are good.
I kind of said on the broadcast, you all have kind of reinvented yourselves offensively from what you all have been the past few years. You know, you all, Pennington made 6 threes by herself, and, you know, Kenzie made 2, Rigsby made 1. So what has that evolution process been for you all to kind of take on a different offensive mindset this year?
Yeah, you know, it was something that the girls got in there and really worked over the summer. And really it just kind of depends on how they guard us. We know that they're trying to take AP away. You know, she kind of gets hers on her own. You know, her game speaks for itself. And then just how do we play off of her and Chloe? And that's kind of what our role players are really finding out. You know, I really think Reese and Madeline are going to get in that shooting too, get in that shooting groove, and how they are. You know, we've kind of adjusted what we're doing with them over the last couple games. And so I just think that the 3-making ability is a testament to the work that they put in. They knew that it was going to be a big deal for us this year. We knew that people were going to want to double AP. We knew that people were going to want to double Chloe, and that sometimes they're not even going to be guarded. And so instead of taking it personally, get in there and work on your craft.
So the last question I got for you. You all played some good teams this weekend at South Warren.
Yes.
Specifically Marshall County and Barren County. What did you learn about your team, or maybe what can an average fan see from these 4 games that maybe you didn't know before you all came here?
What I learned about our team is when they have a scout and they want to follow a scout, they rise to that. They do really well in high-level games. They're just kind of wired that way. And we are learning to win close ball games, you know, and that's kind of new for us. We've always had that big margin of win, and so these every possession matters games, the games really, we really slow it down. You know, in our zone, we're really slowing you down. We're not trying to get out and go and run and gun. And so what that I want the fans to see is it might look different than Franklin Simpson Lady Cats have the last few years, but these girls are working extremely hard, and it's really good basketball.
And on that same note about close games, Barren County before today, the closest game that they had played all season was 13 points. So I don't think they were kind of, you know, they weren't used to that. You all are getting used to that this year. So I think it's different.
It's a skill set.
It's different playing close games.
People don't understand. When you coach high school basketball, man, it's a skill set. It's a skill set. You know, we had some mess-ups there at the end. They had some mess-ups. You know, I know they fouled Chloe not meaning to. I think that's what put us back up, too, when we were there. You know, we had some shaky with the ball. AP steps the line, misses 2 at the end. You know, she could probably stand there and make 100 in a row right now. But during that game, so it's just, you know, those moments. And that's why that's why you want to play these games over Christmas break. You want these kind of games. You know, this had a March feel to it. That's what I tell my girls. Like, this isn't a December game. This is a March feel. This is what a postseason game feels like. And just the more experience we can get for ourselves as we head into our district and region and into postseason can only help us.
All right, we'll see you Saturday for another big game. It looks like there's some more people that want to talk to you down there. Thanks for coming up here for just a few moments. We'll see you all tonight at 7.